This is Ryan Reynolds, the superstar known for killer jokes, billion-dollar movies, and a smile everyone loves. But there's a side few talk about. What if behind that grin is someone cold, competitive, and ready to cut people off? Because some celebs say Ryan didn't just upset them, he left them totally iced out. Well, here are 10 celebs who dissed Ryan Reynolds. Let's kick things off with a surprising moment from two reality TV queens who weren't feeling Ryan's vibe. At a star-studded event, Jersey Shore stars Sammy Giancola and Dina Cortese ran into Ryan Reynolds. And let's just say it wasn't the warm, fuzzy meet and greet they hoped for. On Watch What Happens Live, Sammy and Dina spilled the beans about meeting Ryan at a public event. Ryan seemed totally uninterested, brushing them off like they were just random fans. Sammy said he barely looked at them, and Dina added that he acted like he had better things to do. But if you thought that was chilly, wait till you hear about a co-star who got seriously fed up with Ryan on set. Rebecca Ferguson, the badass from Dune and Mission Impossible, didn't name names, but she dropped a bombshell about a super rude co-star, and fans are convinced she meant Ryan Reynolds. While chatting about a tough experience on a movie set, Rebecca described working with an absolute idiot who was insecure and angry. She said this person couldn't handle their scenes and took it out on her, yelling and making her feel totally uncomfortable. Rebecca was so shaken that she stood up for herself the next day, telling this mystery jerk, "You get off my set." Speaking of shade, the next story involves a friendship that went from BFFs to ice cold. Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds used to be tight. Think bromance level tight. But something went down, and Jake's not holding back his feelings. When pressed if he had any words for Ryan, Jake hit him with a stone-cold, "I have nothing to say to him." The look on his face? Pure frost. But the drama doesn't stop there. Next up, a Deadpool co-star who felt totally sidelined by Ryan's ego. Morena Baccarin, who played Vanessa in the Deadpool movies, went from being a key character to barely getting screen time, and she's not staying quiet about it. Morena revealed that her role in the Deadpool franchise got smaller and smaller, and it wasn't by accident. Word is, she and Ryan had a disagreement on set, and he wasn't thrilled about it. At the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere, Morena was left out of all the group photos with Ryan and the other co-stars. Oh, and when asked about kissing Ryan in the movie, Morena didn't hold back. She said it was like kissing a giant latex condom because of his Deadpool mask, and it smelled like rubber. It's clear Morena wasn't feeling the love, and Ryan's power moves made sure she stayed in the background. Talk about a Hollywood burn. If you thought that was spicy, wait till you hear about another Deadpool co-star who swore he'd never work with Ryan again. T.J. Miller, who played Weasel in the first Deadpool, dropped a major diss on Ryan that had everyone's jaws on the floor. On Hot Ones, T.J. spilled that Ryan was horrifically mean to him on set. He said Ryan asked for another take just to roast him as Weasel. TJ was convinced Ryan wasn't joking. He was trying to put him in his place. He said Ryan's insecurities were the real reason, like he needed to remind TJ he wasn't as big a deal. TJ didn't stop there. He called Ryan out for changing after the first movie's success, acting like he was too cool for everyone. The final nail? TJ said Ryan's handsome face is so distracting that covering it with the Deadpool mask was the best thing for the movie. Talk about a mic drop. But the shade gets even deeper with someone who was once super close to Ryan, his ex-wife. Scarlett dropped hints that Ryan's jealousy and insecurity were big problems. She said she can't stand passive-aggressively jealous behavior and called out controlling vibes as a major turnoff. She implied that her success made things tricky, saying, "When one person is more successful than the other, that also proves challenging. There may be a competitive thing." Burn. She said dating an actor like Ryan was volatile because he couldn't handle not being the top dog. Ouch. And now comes the most legendary director who basically said Ryan's movies are forgettable. Quentin Tarantino, the genius behind Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill, wasn't exactly singing Ryan's praises. Back in 2009, Ryan told MTV News he dreamed of Tarantino directing Deadpool, calling him his dream director. Fast forward to 2023, and Tarantino was not impressed. In a chat with Deadline, he threw some major shade, saying Ryan's raking in $50 million per Netflix movie, but he's never even heard of them. He was like, good for him, but those movies? They're not even on the radar. It's like he took Ryan's Deadpool dreams and yeeted them into a black hole. Talk about a savage diss. But Tarantino's not the only one who had beef. Next up, a Deadpool director who ditched the sequel because of Ryan. Tim Miller and Ryan Reynolds made movie magic with the first Deadpool in 2016, raking in over $780 million with lines like 3 minutes, cuddle, pure gold. But when it was time for Deadpool 2, Tim peaced out. On KCRW, he spilled why. Ryan wanted to run the whole show. Tim was like, I'm not fighting a losing battle just to stroke his ego. Tim had big ideas, like the Fantastic Four's thing slugging it out with Juggernaut, but Ryan wasn't having it. In a GQ interview, Ryan admitted there were scary fights during post-production. If you thought that was tense, wait till you hear about an action star who straight up admitted he didn't like Ryan. In an old IGN interview, Ryan said his goofy, comedic vibe as Hannibal King didn't vibe with Wesley's serious method acting. Years later, in Deadpool and Wolverine, Wesley's blade tells Ryan's Deadpool, I don't like you, and fans knew it was a nod to their real-life beef. Wesley told Entertainment Weekly that Ryan's humor was a little over the top for him. Yikes. It's a miracle they even shared a set again. Speaking of old grudges, here's a Bollywood star who called Ryan out for a shady comment. Kangana Ranaut, a huge Bollywood actress and politician, was not happy with Ryan in 2021. While promoting Free Guy, Ryan made a cheeky video for India saying Hollywood was mimicking Bollywood with action, dancing, and romance, adding, "We have no shame." Kangana wasn't laughing. She posted Ryan's video on Instagram, slamming him with the caption, "While trying to steal our screens." So, which of these shady moments shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to our channel for more juicy celeb stories like this.